Take it down a tad.
Sweet child in time, you'll see the line that's drawn between good and bad. See the blind man.
Evening, ladies and gents. How's it?
Shooting at the world.
How's everybody today? Marks. Hope you guys are keeping well.
If you feel bad, oh Lord, I bet you have, and you've not been hit by a flying lead. You'd better close your eyes.
the amazing, incredible Deep Purple and Child in Time. If you just tuned in, warm welcome to ya. Alright, Paul's gonna sing us some songs. This is free, all right now.
Then she stood in the street, smiling from her head to her feet. I said, hey, what is this now, baby? Maybe she's in need of a kiss. I said, hey, what's your name, baby? Maybe we can see things the same. Now don't you hate, oh, hesitate. Let's move before they raise the parking rate. Ow! All right now, baby, it's all right now. All right now, baby, it's all right now. Let me tell you now. I took her home to my place, watching every move on her face. She said, look, what's your game, baby? Are you trying to put me in shame? I said, look, slow, don't go so fast. Don't you think that love can last? She said, love, love above. Now you're trying to trick me in love. All right now, baby, it's all right now. All right now, baby, it's all right now. Yeah, it's all right now. Now he's trying to trick me in love.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you just tuned in, a warm welcome to you. Michael de Jager behind the microphone. It's Friday night. It is the Big Rock Show on Durban Rock Radio. If you just joined us on YouTube, very warm welcome to ya. A little bit of something special.
The sexy rock radio station you've always wanted is here.
With your host, Michael de Jager.
He rocks my world.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you just tuned in, very warm welcome to you. Thank you so much for popping in to say hello on Facebook Live. Thank you very much. Welcome to Lauren and Mr. Adams is here, and Duncan Murray is here, and so is Anthony and Mark Mayring, the legendary guitar player from Johannesburg. Lauren is from Cape Town, of course. And if you are listening and you know what it takes or what it is exactly that you need to do if you wanted to open your own school to look after children, what are the requirements? We're talking about the Cape Town municipality right now. So I would imagine that, Lauren, if you're listening in, there's probably a strict process that you need to go through, something similar here in the UK, where you need to make an application to the council, or in your case the municipality, and they will again check your background and do a police check and make sure that all is good in your world, and that of course you're qualified to do the job that you do, and of course your experience and all that sort of thing. And I'm sure they would be only too happy to find somebody, you know, with the caliber that you have for looking after kids. And there are many children in desperate need of good quality supervision in South Africa, I bet, and the same as it is here. So good luck. So if anybody has any advice or any kind of tips, or if you know the process of how to obtain a license to start your own school in Cape Town, then please do me a favor, send me an email, mike@drrfm.com, and I will forward the information on to Lauren, who's on Facebook Live right now. So if you would like to post something, or you just send something in her inbox, then Lauren would be very happy to hear from you. Lauren unfortunately lost her job because of this lockdown thing, so she's quite keen to get going as soon as possible, I would imagine, as I would be if I didn't have any income coming in. You know, so do us a favor, ladies and gentlemen, if you are listening in and you can help Lauren, then do us a favor and, you know, drop me a line or send Lauren an inbox. We'd like to welcome Mr. Peter Bester, who's watching at the moment on Facebook Live, and of course to everybody who's tuned in on Guitarist TV on our YouTube channel. Warm welcome to you guys too. And I see the YouTube channel as soon as the YouTube channel gets going, then the numbers on Facebook Live just drop poof, like that. And it's probably because, understandably, the music is all on YouTube. And talking about music, then, so we have a spot every Friday night where we like to feature local music from somebody who's interested in writing their own music and is struggling to get anywhere in this music business. It's very hard to get anywhere in this music business. Trust me, I know. And I've just spent the week at a recording studio in Wolverhampton called M2 at Mad Hat in Coven, which is just outside of Wolverhampton, near Pendridge. It's a beautiful studio, and it's run by two lovely people, Sheena Sear and Mark Stewart, who have been a mainstay in my life, and I've been recording at this particular studio for the last 20 years. Can you believe? Mark reminded me and said, "Do you know you were the first guy to come and record here in 2001 or 2000? I think it might have been." When they were in one place and they just moved to these new premises. And I was the first guy standing at the door with my guitar and my Roland amp and all ready to go and record at 8 o'clock in the morning. When, of course, in the UK, things only get going around about 9 o'clock because it's flipping freezing. How's it, Dave Muller? How are you, my man? Hey, cool to tune in again. Dave from Durbs. Hey, lucky man. Good to have you here. Fantastic. Anyway, so I know how hard it is, and of course in 20 years my music has gone absolutely nowhere. But we're having a go. We never stop trying. I mean, I've done a lot of stuff, of course, but you know, when it comes to recording original music, that's really difficult in this, especially you know, right now. It's the world is very tough when it comes to this. So nobody's going to give it to you on a plate. You know what I mean? I grew up with this thing in my head that if you played your guitar really well, you know, and you were super fast and you could shred like a demon and all this stuff, that somebody would come up to you and say, hey, you're really good. Come here, let me give you a record deal. You know what I mean? How naive were we? I mean, all us Durban musicians, we all thought like that. We'll go and play cover versions in the pubs so people can see how you know, how well you can play and how talented you are and all that sort of stuff. And maybe a record producer would pop into the pub and go, oh, he's really good. Let me give him a record deal. It doesn't work like that, pal. You know, so let me tell any young musicians who are listening in right now, if you want to make a dent in the market, in the music business, stop playing cover versions in pubs. You have to make that commitment, okay? So you've got to get out there, write your own music, and then go through the whole process of publishing your music, getting it to the right channels, registering it, getting a deal, blah, 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 go through a record company, publish it on CD Baby or whatever you like. It is complex. It's not straightforward. It's not, you know, as easy as people make out. You know, you can just, you know, have the internet and you can just, you know, sell your music to the world. That's bollocks, mate. It doesn't work like that. You might sell one or two tracks, but honestly, you need to get it on iTunes. You need it on Amazon. You need it on Google. You need it on... You need it on all of these places if you want to make a living from doing that. Otherwise, it's going to be a struggle. But hell, get out there and make your own music. Just the way this guy, Jim Mahlatse. Now, let me tell you a little bit of something about Jim. He is from Mokopane in Limpopo. And he sent me a message to ask if I could play some songs. So, Jim, if you're listening to the radio now, mate, I'm going to play all three of the songs that you sent me. And God bless you, mate. I really admire somebody who will just take a chance, send me an email, and I'll respond it. And I'm telling you, mate, I'm going to play your songs. So I have no idea what they sound like, but I don't care. They are original tunes.
Now, stand by,
so
Durban,
stand by Durban,
East London, Maritzburg,
all of you
the
guys,
Wild Coast, and all
Here
of
comes,
Capital Country for the most music power.
Here comes Jim Mahlatse. Well done, Jim. This is good. This is good. I've got goosebumps and I haven't even heard the first part. Amazing.
lirato Ilun Kinalilirato Kafari Litleti No ilumyaka Litleti Litleti Tavo ilumyaka Litleti Aratu ilumyaka Litleti Tavo ilumyaka Manamutu Litleti ilumyaka Litleti kafari Litleti kafabilumyane Manamutu Nakirata wena fela Kikhansa kawena Kirata wena Sofetilunyaga Ngasulati Ngasushiki Kirata Nakirata wena fela Wena Ojeto yaka Ojeto yaka Wena fela Kirata wena Kirata wena Ojeto yaka Ojeto
If you've just tuned in, it's a warm welcome to you. Friday night, it's, of course, the Big Rock Show. And we're playing a guy's music, a guy called Jim Platzer. Beautiful music, man. Beautiful music.
Now stand by Durban, East London, Maritzburg, the Wild Coast, and all of Capital
I was
Country for
enjoying
the
the
most
silence. Rah, rah,
music
rah.
power.
Okay, we just walked in the door. It's the Big Rock Show with your host, Michael de Jager, behind the microphone. We're playing some vibes by a new artist from Limpopo, Mahlatse. And this song is called Kaeliboga. you. This is, of course, Friday night. We're listening to Mr. Matlatse, Jim Matlatse from Limpopo. And he sent us all his tunes.
Now, stand by Durban, East London, Maritzburg, the Wild Coast, and all of Capital Country for the most music power.
Okay, Naledi is a beautiful song by Jim Matlatse. And if you just tuned in on YouTube, how's it, guys? I hope you're enjoying the vibe. Some new tunes from a new face on the radio. It's very nice.
sexy rock radio station you've always wanted is here.
With your host, Michael de Jager.
He rocks my world.
just joined us, warm welcome to you. It's Friday night, it is on the Big Rock Show. This is Yari Yalamaki. And a very cool tune called Old MacDonald Has a Farm. Seriously, that's what it's called. Go Yari! Are you well? Good. Here's a bit of free for you.
And the only time that you're satisfied
sexy rock radio station you've always wanted is here.
With your host, Michael de Jager.
He rocks my world.
Once upon a time, there's a friend of mine called Big George. All the movers in the town knew his kind of frown and his how-to. He was the kind of a guy, he'd look it in the eye and he'd say, no, sir. And to get him on the road, take a 10-ton gun, and that's no joke, sir. But I ain't seen him in a long, long time. I ain't been back that way, no. So give him my regards. I'll make the day. I'll make the day. Every Friday night as they're turning out the lights in Collar County Hall, we'd get moved on from the bar, make it to the car, and he'd say, where to? Yeah, the IDs to live, 2 days to fill, and 1 week's wages in my boot. We used to ride the borderline with loose women and booze, making fun time. But I ain't seen him in a long, long time. I ain't been back that way, no. So give him my regards. I'll make the day. I'll make the day. Son of a gun, yeah, he likes his fun. Big George. Yeah, sometime at night you'd catch him in a fight. Big George, yeah, I had some fun. You had 'em all on the run, He's a hard man to beat with his size 10 feet. Don't mess with Big George, or he'll put you in the ground, later to be found. Don't mess with Big George. I kinda gotta smile when I think of his style way back in those days. But for raving at it all, he never took up on no Big George. But I ain't seen him in a long, long time. I ain't been back that way, no. So give him my regards. I'll make the day. I'll make the day. Don't mess with Big George. He's my pal. Don't mess with Big George. Hey, hey, baby. Don't mess with Big George. No, 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 don't.
The sexy rock radio station you've always wanted is here.
With your host, Michael de Jager.
He rocks my world.
It is indeed the radio station you have always wanted, is it not? Yes, well, it's here, so get on with it. Rock on, dude.
Okay, if you just tuned in, warm welcome to you. It's time for a little bit of Chris Rea. This is The Truth. And this one goes out especially to my good friend, Mr. Glenn Adams from South Africa, who's been so good and looking after us and producing the show. If you just join us, warm welcome to you. Friday night, the Big Rock Show. tunes of Mr. Chris Rea. Really cool tunes. And now we're going to play some vibes from a Dutch guitar player. His name is Jan Ackerman. And this is a song called Street Walker. you just tuned in, warm welcome to you. If you're on YouTube, how's it? Good to have you here. I turn the microphone off nowadays. It's better, you can listen to the music and focus on some vibes. Hey, if you just tuned in, warm welcome to you. Michael de Jager behind the microphone, Durban Rock Radio. We're listening to our buddy Jan Ackerman. Some Streetwalker for you. Very, very cool. Enjoyed that. Absolutely live. Nice surprise coming up for you next.
The sexy rock radio station you've always wanted is here.
With your host, Michael de Jager.
He rocks my world.
It is indeed the radio station you have always wanted, is it not? Yes, well, it's here, so get on with it. Rock on, dude.
Now, stand by Durban, East London, Maritzburg,
Are you ready
the
for
Wild
this?
Coast, and all of Capital Country for the most music power.
A little while ago, I had the distinct pleasure of jamming with this man. This is Michael Mayring and his band Highway Jam. When I say a little while ago, I mean 1994, 93. This is off his album Highway Jam. It's a song called Patch, and it's dedicated to his lovely wife. So, ladies and gentlemen, from Johannesburg, Mr. Michael Mayring on the guitar. legendary Mr. Michael Mayring, giving us some of his delicious tones on that Fender Strat. Awesome. This one goes out for my good friend Luke Allen. Such awesome vibes. 6 a.m. What a band.
The sexy rock radio station you've always wanted is here.
With your host, Michael de Jager.
He rocks my world.
Oh, of course, if you just tuned in, it's a warm welcome to ya. course, if you just tune in, this is Led Zeppelin.
Hold it a little while. I think I see my friends coming, riding many a mile. Friends, you get some silver, you get a little gold. What did you bring me, my dear friends? Keep me from the gallows pole. What did you bring me? Keep me from the gallows pole. I couldn't get no silver, I couldn't get no gold. You know that we're too damn poor. Keep from the gallows pole. Hangman, hangman, hold it a little while. I think I see my brother coming, riding many a mile. Brother, you give me some silver, as you get a little gold. I want till you bring me my brother, keep me from the gallows pole. Brother, I hold you down till I hold a little gold. I put a little of everything, keep you from the gallows pole. Yes, I've told you, keep you from the gallows pole. Hangman, hangman, turn your head a while. I think I see my sister coming, right, many a Sister, I know you, can't get my head. Take me to some shady bars, along with this man. Please take him, save me from the mouth of this madman. Hangman, I want your face to smile. Tell me that I'm free to ride, many a mile. Oh yes, you got a fine sister. She won't my blood to gold. She won't my blood to boiling hot.
Well, Led Zepp for you there on Durban Rock Radio. Michael de Jager behind the microphone. It is Friday night, of course, and it is the Big Rock Show. Welcome to everybody that's watching on YouTube, or if you're watching in this show 10 years from now on YouTube, well, this is the kind of vibe we used to play back in the day. Led Zeppelin, what a legend, Robert Plant, John Bonham, and just real good raw rock and roll. Right now I'm going to switch you on to some cool vibes from a great guitar player from South Africa. Back after this.
You're listening to Durban Rock Radio. The rock radio station you have always wanted has arrived. We are black. We are white. We are dynamite. This is Durban Rock Radio.
cool little jazzy song by Mr. Michael Mayring for ya.
Hand me down my golden crown so I can get my way. I may walk slow, but I never look back. No, I feel in my soul right away. Now my day is lost if I don't dance. Rule the day before it rules me. So they say, why be afraid of going slow? Standing still gives me no thrill.
Listen to that. If you just tuned in, warm welcome to you. We're having a bit of fun on Facebook Live. You know, I've got three of my very best lady friends, and one of those is my wife, of course. And we're having a good old chat here because, of course, Father's Day in the UK just on Sunday, and we're talking about my son Byron, whose wife is Lydia, and they are going to have a new baby. So. That baby is due on the 7th of July. So the 7th of July, I think, is a Tuesday. I think my iPad might be telling me the truth, but it died because it ran out of battery. So let's see if it's still alive. Hey! Okay, so I'll tell you when that is. Change only when done. So here we go. The 7th of July is a Tuesday, of course. It is, absolutely right. And I'm sort of predicting around about the 4th of July. That is a Saturday, and of course, if it's a Saturday, it'd be wonderful because, we're all working during the week, so it would be lovely to be able to celebrate becoming a granddad on the 4th of July, which is, of course, American Independence, Day of Independence, as well as the day that the pubs reopen in England. So it would be an amazing day, wouldn't it? But the 7th of July is like a Tuesday on the following week, and we'll all be at work, and the pubs would have been open, and we'll be suffering with hangovers and whatnot. So there we go. But if you've just tuned in, a warm welcome to you. It's Friday night, the Big Rock Show. We're having a lot of fun. And let me take this opportunity to wish all the great dads out there, all the fathers who are hanging out and listening to this particular show on Durban Rock Radio and the Big Rock Show. Of course, very happy Father's Day for Sunday. Hope it goes well, and I hope you get spoiled rotten. I believe we are going walkies in the New Forest. Of course, I'm a granddad already, one time, so this is a second time round. And my younger son, Opa Mike, actually, has spent a lot of time with her because she lives in Australia, down by the Australians, Australia. Actually, they lived in South Africa for a long time, and it's just that I haven't been able to get out there as much as I would have liked to. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles. But I love them all, and this will make 2 granddaughters, so 2 girls. Wasn't that amazing? And so. That's just so lovely. It's just lovely. I just love it to bits. And but the nice thing about Byron is he just lives down the road from me, So it'd be nice I'd be able to spend some time with him and enjoy and all that sort of thing. And so I'm looking forward to that. Really excited. Really, really excited. So let's play some more tunes. What should we hear? What about a bit of Peter Frampton? Haven't heard a bit of Peter Frampton for a long time. And one of my favorite songs of all time. This is Black Hole Sun.
Yeah.
really cool version of a really great song done by Mr. Peter Frampton. Very nice. So a bit heavier than the usual Mr. Frampton kind of vibe. But if you enjoy that song as much as I've enjoyed that song and the guitar, you'll enjoy this version by Soundgarden. How's it, deep? Awesome. Yeah. Glad you can't hear me singing. Cool tune, man. Cool tune. Hey, there he is. Luke. How's it, Luke? Morning, Vilya. Whoa. Hello, Dean. Sorry, I didn't see you spot hanging out there, man. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Beautiful morning in sunny New Zealand. Yeah, I've got rosy cheeks tonight. I don't know why. It's quite warm in the studio actually. All right, here we go. Cool tunes, of course, on this wonderful Friday night. The Black Rock Show, the Big Rock Show, sorry. Time for some cool tunes.
Golly, this Durban Rock Radio is just the dog's bollocks, is it not?
Of course it is. A little bit of surprise for you. This is Makali Workshop from Cape Town. And a song that you may remember called The Buccaneer.
Just out of reach of the 42nd Squadron when I heard the captain screech. Get down on the sand, don't you waste no time, 'cause we gotta get that gold inside for it turns 5 to 9. And the buccaneer said, I'll see you dead, I'll see you swinging from the autumn. The buccaneer sang in a nasal twang. There's enough gold here to start on. There's enough to get high on. Well, the captain, he'd been told where they hid away the gold, and he told us to go dig it up so he could get it sold. But somebody had taken it before his very eyes, and he turned around and looked at me, much to my surprise. And the buccaneer said, I'll see you dead, I'll see you swinging from the sang in a nasal twang. There's enough gold here to start on. There's enough gold to get high on. there's enough gold to get high on.
Awesome band from Cape Town, McCully's Workshop. This is a band from the United Kingdom. The band is called The Core UK. And the cover track of their latest album, The Core. This is Baker Street. amazing Andrew Young on the saxophone. And of course, some really fantastic musicians on this particular record. Coming out end of this year, should be out by August, September. The Core. Oh yeah, some cool rock and roll.
You're listening to Durban Rock Radio. The rock radio station you have always wanted has arrived.
Durban Rock Radio.
If you just tuned in, of course, it's a warm welcome from me. The Big Rock Show. It picks some Pink Floyd for you. Okay, it's time to rock your socks off. This is the core. This is me and the guys having a bash. It's called Let's Rock. I hope you'll enjoy it. Bit of rock and roll for you. Nice. like it. The Big Rock Show.
Welcome to the Shark Tank, Durban Rock Radio. Rock radio for Curry Cup Rugby Champion. We are black. We are white. We are dynamite. This is Durban. Welcome to the Shark Tank, Durban Rock Radio. Rock radio for Curry Cup Rugby Champion.
All right, now it's time for some serious rock and roll. This is The Core and Dennis Stratton off the new album. A little tune called Heroes.
Just
cool song. And if you're lucky enough to be able to get the album on your hands, you'll be able to pick up this track as well. Coming out in August, I think it comes out in the album. The Core UK, the Dennis Stratton's Heroes. Here's a cool tune by Peter Frampton. A cool song called Off the Hook. I really enjoy Peter Frampton's style. Just one last little, just to dig it in there. Real cool tunes on a Friday night, and I hope you've enjoyed the show tonight. I'm going to be taking us out with a bit of Tony Joe White for you, and hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you had a good time. I have had a good time. It's been a long day, so I hope you've are going to have a phantasmagorical weekend, and it should be fantastic, like a number. Had a good jaw tonight. Big thanks to my good friend Glenn Adams, who's hanging out in South Africa doing the business for us. And from me to you, have a great Father's Day on Sunday. Hope you have a good time. And hopefully we'll see you again, catch you again next Friday for some cool tunes and some nice surprises, which would be lovely as well. So thank you. Stay safe. Look after yourselves. Adios, muchachos. Bye-bye.
got a cool band in the little club where we used to go. But I don't feel the dance tonight. I'm just too low. Oh, I give it all I had. You say, baby, well, that's too bad. But you'll have to pay the dues, and you're gonna look good in blues. Gonna look good in blues. In the real world, no dreams, no plans, keeping a low profile, just getting by the best I can. But you can't kick a heart around, leave it in pieces on the ground. Baby, it's gonna catch up with you, and you'll look good in blues. Gonna look good in blues.
Well, that's it from me. Thanks so much. Cheers, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Listen to some cool tunes. Big thank you to Tony Joe White for some good and blue vibes. So enjoy yourselves. Look after yourselves this weekend. Happy Father's Day to everybody for Sunday. Cheers, guys. Bye.